going on, guys? GeneralGerbil here, and today we're going to have a little bit of a discussion about the weapons that are in GOROD KROVI. So right now there's a lot of discussion about the weapon and the weapon qualities that are in GOROD KROVI in comparison to maps like Drak and Zetsubou no Shima. And personally, I think all the weapons on this map trump everything that was in Zetsubou no Shima. The wonder weapon in Zetsubou, the KT4, was pretty weak when you think about it. It was just like Slick with Fire that was absolutely nerfed. But Drak, there's a good fight there for the bows, because the bows were the main focus of that map. If you didn't have the bows in that map, you weren't really going to get that far. So there's a lot of contest between the bows and the weapons that are in GOROD KROVI, but that's what we're going to go into in today's video, and hopefully we can discuss some of the weapon stats and how we feel about them. Now, before we get into it as well, I just want to quickly mention my 24-hour zombies live stream that I'm going to be doing for Macmillan Cancer Research. I don't know when I'm going to be doing it, but it's going to be sometime in the next coming month. If you could share around my channel, get a few people interested, tell a few people about it, I'd greatly appreciate that. It's going to be 24 hours of just zombies map, Easter eggs, playing with friends, playing with some of you guys if you want to. And obviously when it comes close to the time, I'm going to upload a video with my links, the timing, what map's going to be doing and stuff like that. But if you want to share my channel around, I'd greatly appreciate that. Okay, so let's jump right into it with one of the ones that was actually included in Zetsubou no Shima, but obviously I didn't really play it that often. I did the Easter egg and that was about it, because I didn't really like the map, and that's the HG40. Now, I feel this gun has a better place in GOROD KROVI because it feels like it belongs in that time zone, and with the map layout and stuff, I feel it's a good gun for points. It kind of reminds me of a Kino situation when you used to actually get the MP40. If you got somewhere open like the Dragon Command area or the tank factory, you can actually get up quite a big train and spray into them for good points. Obviously in tight situations like when you're running through the armory or the infirmary, it's going to be a bit more weak, especially in the higher rounds unless you've got it upgraded. It's going to be weaker, it's going to take a few more shots unless you're aiming at the head as well. So I think HG40 is a good gun on this map for the lower rounds, and I really recommend it when you need to build up a few points, a few hundred points, a few thousand points even if you need to upgrade. But I feel it fits better in GOROD KROVI than it does in Zetsubou no Shima, and I think that was brilliant. It wasn't in Drak, so definitely get this gun on GOROD KROVI, but honestly I feel it's improved in this map than it has in Zetsubou. And now we can talk about the specialist weapon, which is the Gauntlet of Siegfried, or Siegfried, but however you say it. Specialist weapons are something that has been included only in Black Ops 3, because obviously we had the specialists in multiplayer, and in the Giant we had the Annihilator, in Shadows of Evil we had the Sword, in Drak we had the Wunderwaffe DG4, whatever it was, the Ragnarok DG4, that was it, which was basically the gravity spikes. And in Zetsubou no Shima, if I can remember correctly, we had the Skull and Subway, yeah. So in GOROD KROVI we actually have the Gauntlet of Siegfried, which is kind of like a Ripper mixed with a flamethrower, and I really do like this this one weapon, because with the flamethrower it gives you like kind of the option to be one of the big metal manglers, like you feel like one, because you can absolutely decimate zombies with that. And obviously you can do what you did in Shadows of Evil when you used to launch your sword out. You can click L2 and it'll launch your little dragon, and that'll fly near you and around you while you're off out and about doing your own thing. And obviously then you have your Ripper ability. When you launch your whelp, you can actually use the 115 punch, which plows through zombies, which is really good for clearing out trains. I feel this is a good weapon to get if you're going for high rounds. You know, you got a bit of a panic if it's charged up, you can spray your flamethrower. And honestly, I've actually used it for movement once or twice. When I was like calling in Groff modules at the tank station and there were zombies coming up the tunnel part, I've used it before to punch my way through those and then keep punching and quickly get to this Groff module. And again, obviously it's good for clearing large areas like the Groff module or things like that. But I think the Gauntlet is one of the better specialist weapons they've done. They haven't simply just reskinned something like they did with the Ragnarok, which is basically the gravity spikes. They've made it its own kind of thing. They've given it its own mechanic, and I really like the Gauntlet. I recommend trying to get that whenever you can. The only thing I don't like about it is the steps to get it are they're a bit tedious. You know, you've got to wait till about round 12 before you can even get it, unless you've got 4 players and you're already at power, or sorry, the hatchery by round 5, sorry. So, you know, there's a lot of steps to get it. You know, you have to go to the hatchery, which means you have to do all 3 Groff modules, and once you're at the hatchery you have to get the egg, You have to come back to the map, put the egg in the nest, have a dragon breathe fire on it, kill napalm zombies, and get penetrate multi-kills, get melee kills, go all the way back to the hatchery, put it in the incubator, do the incubation lockdown, wait 2 rounds, come back, grab it. That's a long process just for a specialist weapon, but if you're going for high rounds, that won't matter to you because you're already going for those rounds. And then obviously we have the gun that everyone was speculating about before the map actually came out, and that's the ray gun Mark 3s. They're not actually called the ray gun Mark 3s, they're called the something GZ something Mark 3. I'm not too sure what they're called, but Ricksoffen even says like the third Mark or the Mark 3 or experimental type 3, so it is the Mark 3, and honestly these guns are broken on this map. This gun is to GOROD KROVI what the bows are to Dreisendrach. If you have this gun on this map, you will dominate it. As you can, if you go back through my videos I've done on GOROD KROVI, this gun makes this map so easy. It's such a good panic gun. If you do the lockdown, you can stand at the top of the stairs for 2 waves, stand at the bottom of the stairs 2 waves, and literally just stand there and shoot your left one, shoot your right one. That's all you have to do. This gun is essential for this map, especially for the Easter egg as well, which I'm still trying to do. But still, this gun is really good. If you get it out of the box, if you don't have crate power on, which lets you pack a puncher gun when you get it out of the magic box, I recommend this is the first gun you upgrade. Really good for wave clear, really good for panic. If you're in a corner or something, you can aim at the floor, shoot your left, shoot your right gun, and those zombies that are around you will be gone. If you've got speed cola as well, that's an essential with this gun, speed cola. You need to reload quick with this. The mechanics on this gun are brilliant. I think Treyarch have really been innovative. Treyarch have really been innovative with the way they're trying to do guns. And the ray gun Mark 3 is the pinnacle of what they can do. This is how it should be done. The mechanic of shooting the left one, which can just slow zombies, and then the right one separately is just a ray gun, but when you combine them it creates this black hole kind of thing. I think that's brilliant, and I love that. I love that mechanic. Well done for Treyarch for that. Big props to you there. And finally, we've got the gun that everybody was talking about and everybody absolutely screamed at when they saw it on the trailer, and that is the PPSH. Everybody's happy that this gun's back, but there's been a lot of people that are saying, oh, it's not quite like what it was in World at War, and obviously it's not going to be. People have moved on, the game has evolved, and so has the developers. They can't just copy paste the COD 5 asset and put it into Black Ops 3 because that just wouldn't work. But from what they've done with it, honestly, I can't blame them. I think they've made it perfect. You know, there's a lot of people saying, oh, it doesn't quite look like that, or there's more bullets in a clip, or it's basically an LMG when it's upgraded, but still, I think it's amazing. Unupgraded, it's like the HG40. Not only is it brilliant for points, but it's brilliant for just powerfulness. It's good for just clearing those waves. And when you upgrade it, obviously it does become like an LMG. You know, you get 110 bullets in your mag and then like 600 in your reserve, and that's amazing. I don't see why people are complaining about this. This is a submachine gun that basically becomes an LMG. And honestly, the only major change they've made is the name when you upgrade it. You know, it's gone from the PPSH to the Reaper, which is what it was in World at War, to the PPSH to the Grim Reaper. Like, why are you complaining about a name change? And maybe like the way you hold it, I can't quite fully remember how you hold it in World at War. I don't know if you hold it by the clip or by the underbarrel, but still, it's still the same gun. I think they've done it justice, and I'm really happy they brought it back. So I don't get why everyone's annoyed by it. I genuinely think it's good, and obviously if you're playing this map, you're going for high rounds or you're going for points, or I find it quite useful in the Easter egg. But if you grab this gun, you're set for the game really. Mule kick, you're probably good with the PPSH, the ray gun, and I don't even know, probably like a dingo, but still, really happy they brought the PPSH back. Really think you've done it justice, Treyarch. So thanks for watching my video about the weapons of GOROD KROVI. If you agree or you disagree, please feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, along with any challenges you can think of for this map. I really want to try and do some clever, innovative challenges, on this map. If you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like, and please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. I'm trying to post as much Black Ops 3 Zombies content as I can. Thank you for watching. I've been GeneralGerbil. Peace out.